I'm Romeo St.Pierre, and this is the pulse of the past. She didn't read your future, she read the room. Long before influencers sold manifestation, before life coaches promised abundance, and before algorithms figured out how to keep us glued to our screens, there was a woman in a brightly colored turban staring straight into the camera at 2 o'clock in the morning, speaking with absolute certainty. Call me now for your free reading. If you were channel surfing in the late 1990s or early 2000s, you knew that voice. Miss Cleo wasn't just another infomercial personality, she became a pop culture hurricane. A Jamaican psychic with a booming laugh, an unmistakable accent, and enough confidence to make you wonder if maybe, just maybe, she really did know something you didn't. Except, she wasn't Jamaican. She wasn't even named Cleo. Born Yuri Del Harris in Los Angeles, she had been an actress, playwright, and performer long before television found her. She had talent. Charisma practically leaked through the television screen. When the Psychic Readers Network hired her to front their commercials, lightning struck. The sets were simple: candles, tarot cards, flowing robes, a splash of mystical music that sounded like someone had borrowed it from an Egyptian gift shop. But none of that mattered once Miss Cleo started talking. She leaned into the camera like an old friend who already knew your secrets. "You worrying too much, honey. The cards don't lie. Call me now." And millions did. For people staring at the ceiling at 3 in the morning, burdened by bills, broken hearts, or plain old uncertainty, Miss Cleo wasn't selling magic. She was selling reassurance. She sounded confident when life didn't. She sounded certain when everything else felt like a question mark. The commercials became unavoidable. They were quoted in school hallways, parodied on sitcoms, and imitated by comedians. "Call me now" became one of the most recognizable catchphrases of an entire generation. But behind the curtain, the cards weren't falling quite so perfectly. The Psychic Readers Network faced lawsuits and investigations over billing practices and claims that callers weren't always speaking to genuine psychics. Customers complained of unexpected charges and misleading promotions. Federal regulators stepped in. Eventually, the company paid millions to settle consumer protection cases without admitting wrongdoing. Funny thing though, Miss Cleo wasn't the mastermind. She wasn't the owner. She wasn't writing the business model. In many ways, she had become the face people blamed for a machine someone else built. When the dust settled, the empire disappeared almost as quickly as it had appeared. The commercials vanished. The phone lines went quiet. The late-night television landscape moved on to miracle blenders, fitness gadgets, and reverse mortgages. But Miss Cleo never really disappeared. She embraced the joke. She appeared in interviews. She laughed about the catchphrase. She even voiced herself in cartoons and commercials, proving she understood something many celebrities never do, that sometimes your legend belongs to the audience more than it belongs to you. She died in 2016 after battling colon cancer. Today, when old VHS recordings surface online, there she is again. Turban wrapped tight, tarot cards spread across the table, looking through the television like she's talking only to you. She couldn't predict the future, but somehow, she predicted her own place in pop culture. Because every generation has its fortune tellers, very few become unforgettable. I'm Romeo St.Pierre, and this is the pulse of the past. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button.